I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one of the best. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGProject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And we have some frothy and creamy coffee here. Ooh. Oh, that's good. I was out of half and half this morning, so I just went to straight heavy cream. I can actually chew my coffee. It is alpha time. Corey Investor dropping the rhymes at the beginning of the show. AGP, anti-gravity. It's a great rhyme, and we enjoy that very much. We were teased earlier about Freddie Quotes coming in with a verse and a remix. We're still waiting for that, but maybe that's a bull market thing. Red Squirrel's in the house checking stuff out. We've been checking out his squirrels.pro. Big Bud Wolf, Hexacron, bringing the fire. Ahoy mates, Hex T Armstrong. It's going to be a great day to be on Pulse Chain, frothy and creamy. Good morning, kids. Good morning, Steve Stash. I was going to set up the poll for the Final Four art contest last night. I did not do that because I was pretty tired. In fact, I was actually late to work yesterday because I just streamed a little bit too long. So this is going to be a very, very short stream, but I wanted to show you guys the final hours going into the end of minting J7. This is kind of the interesting thing about this project is you have the dark matter token and you have the fuel cell NFTs, but you don't just have one fuel cell NFT. There are 33 different series of NFTs with our journeys. So really you've got 34 tokens because every NFT is its own non-fungible token with its own number and art. And some of them will win the lottery and some of them won't. So it's pretty interesting. We're basically minting a brand new coin, which would be the Journey 7 NFT token. And we're almost done with that. Let me, first of all, I'm going to drop my face off the screen. This is what you want to be. You want to be a a warp speed whale here. If you're not a warp speed whale in here, that's what you want to get to when you connect your wallet to our website, agproject.io. You're really going for whale. I mean, some of us are prosperous Poseidons, pulsar Poseidons, and but that one requires a ton. It doesn't take a lot to really become a sonic shark or a dark dolphin, stellar squid, a cosmic crab, and I think almost everyone's a shrouded shrimp. And people that don't even have dark, or I think shifty shells already. But yeah, everyone that received the dark the airdrop, I believe, is still a shrouded shrimp. But we'll look at how many there are going forward here. We'll put the Sonic Shark in the background as we share our screen and go through my Boomer tabs here. There we go. Screen of Infinity welcomes you. Yeah, like I was saying, I want to be putting a poll up on here probably later today. If you go to communities and you go to the collective, it looks like the top 4 right now. Axiom Icons got 12 votes. And there's a couple votes from the animation from Believe in Yourself as well. But here's 9 votes for CryptoCat's second poem. And here's 12 votes for Steve Stash's super collective man right here, we'll call him. Steve Stash, I believe, is in the lead with 26 votes for the race car. Axiom Icon has 17 votes on his part 1 of the launch because that one was out earlier and got a lot more time for people to launch.
Anti-gravity fuel cells minted.
Between the ceiling and the floor, bouncing like a spring. Vector shifting, now we hover like wings. Electric chain, but it's breathing flames. Pulse got lift, now we pressure the frames. Slingshot force when the market dip. Gravity heavy, but we still equipped. Energy bounce like a coil. Bounce back stronger. That kinetic wealth going royal. No caps on that.
Dang. All right, so yeah, that one's probably gonna make it to 4. Then Bright Light has You're So Lucky with the face painted on here. That one's got 20 votes. So out of these, and then of course 19 votes, looking good for CryptoCat's first poem right here. So those are the RP. One of these is going to be attached to the J7s, and I swear, I promise, eventually, Hex T. Armstrong's face will be attached to the J6s so you can see them, and just based off of recognizing them. Dr. Doge, I was so late last night, I forgot to turn my folders back on to fold some proteins. And so my reward, as you can see, of Dr. Doge went down dramatically. I was getting about 11 or 12 Dr. Doge a day for folding proteins and saving the world. And then I only got 6 because, like I said, I forgot to turn it back on till when I got home last night. So only 6 Dr. Doge, but I will say I have 360 Dr. Doge right here. I'm on my way to being a Dr. Doge thousandaire. Well, like I said, we save the planet and just save people from cancer, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, those kind of things right there. So check that out. That's a really cool project, Dr. Doge on that. All right, now here we go. Let's go to let's actually view fuel cells. Let's refresh this right here. It looks like right now let's go to minting and check out the countdown. With 2 hours and 31 minutes to go left in this minting phase, in this minting window, it looks like we have 50,743 NFTs minted in Journey 7. I believe Ping Miss Well came in with 3,000 of these just yesterday, and some of the other whales were noticing what was going on and jumping in here. This is interesting. I thought this was broken because these both said 14%, but now I realize that they're just very, very close in how many mints they are, because remember, Journey 6 and Journey 7 still haven't had the evil address nuked and vaporized out of competition. So if we see that sometime in this next journey where Journey 6 is wiped out and Journey 7 is wiped out of the evil address, we will have much, much fewer than Journey 5, which is the smallest at 8. And the returns that you get paid from the treasury at the end are going to go up substantially. Like, look at this. So Journey 5 is going to be all the way up to 70% of a dark, and Journey 4s are only going to be at like 40%, and 3s are like 60%. So basically Journey 5 is caught up with Journey 2, even though it gets a few less of the treasury in yield. It has fewer people it's competing with. And I think I saw something last night. I was looking at this, looking at the contract details, and seeing the ins and the outs of the smart contract for minting the fuel cells. And it looks like I swear that I saw a whole bunch of burns going on here, because there's the owner. This is the confusing thing about blockchain. There's the owner of the smart contract, then there's the smart contract. So if we go back here to right here, check this out. All these tokens were transferred and burned. All these fuel cells were burned, but we didn't see these fuel cells dumped on the market. We didn't see them sold. The volume didn't really go up on these dark, like say $98 a volume. That's not a lot. $86 a volume. Let's see here, Pink Miss Well, $112 a volume. Even on the biggest pair of Pink Miss Well on PulseX V2, you're looking at $74. So people, it appears that people are burning the fuel cells from Journey 1 and Journey 2, taking the dark matter that you've got here that they've earned. So they're already up to, 0.75 and 0.5 dark here. It looks like they're burning these fuel cells, vaporizing these fuel cells, and harvesting the dark matter and minting these fuel cells, these Journey 6 and 7, because they're becoming more rare. So that's something that I've been kind of trying to keep an eye on and figure out, which is not easy given our Block Explorer situation here on Pulse Chain. But yeah, you can see a lot. Here's the owner address of the treasury, and then here's the treasury filling up right here. If we go back another one, yeah, here's the treasury address filling up with dark. So if you just go to token transfer, you can see that every time people are minting, 77% of the dark is going into the treasury. So here's someone that minted and 3.8 went into the treasury. Here's where someone, so that would have been 4. Here's someone that minted 577.5, and that one, and that one, so what's that? What's 77% of that? So there's 2 big mints. There's 154 that went in, 577. So actually, I think 577. I think those are like mints of, and this happened just 9 hours ago. Those are mints of. Let's see here. How do we figure this out? If we do 577 divided by 77%, yeah, it'd be 750-ish. So these are people that were minting the max amount, 750, and 20% of that went to the lottery box, the jackpot box, and then 77% went over here into the treasury, which if we look at the treasury is up to 1/3% again. So not only has the treasury paid out 157,000 dark to the NFTs, it's also sitting on 335,000, almost 336,000 dark to pay out. And if we go back to the supply of dark matter here, you'll notice that, yeah, so 45, we're almost at 50% of the entire supply is locked up in the treasury and the NFT payouts. So the piggy banks, the piñatas are filling up and really absorbing the whole supply of the million tokens, less than 1 million tokens. There's less than 1 million dark matter, and almost half of those are already locked in treasury and this game of chicken, which is silly. And then you've got the evil address with 1/3 of the supply, almost 1/3 of the supply, almost 32%. And this whole 32% is going to be minted into the treasury and the lottery. So if you want a piece of this action, if you want some of this dark as it gets more and more rare, the way to win this game is to mint. Now, towards the end, Journey 30, 33, I don't know if it's worth minting. We might just be taking advantage of the evil address at that point. But for now, especially with the evil address being the main minter in Journey 5, 6, and 7, I mean, look how small 5 is now. 5's down to 26,000. 6 is going to be smaller, and 7 is going to be even smaller when and if the evil address is taken out. So here's the alpha. The alpha is, if I was sitting on a bunch of J1, J2, J3s, especially J4s, J4 is the biggest boy at 22%. I would consider selling some of those NFTs on Pulse Market app where there are no NFTs for sale right now. Out of let me see here. Out of 373,000 NFTs, none of those are for sale. None of those are for sale, folks. That's insane. That's bananas. That's absolutely bananas. That because everybody that's been playing the game and connecting their wallet to the website has been seeing this crazy payout schedule. And this is it. You can do it current price. At current price, J1s are worth $4 of dark. J2s are worth $3, and J3s are worth $2. If you were to just vaporize and dump your dark right now. If you were to wait till the end of Journey 7, they go up in value even at today's price. At the all-time high of $135, J1s are worth $100, J2s are worth $73, J3s are worth $50. See what I'm saying? And then if you did some moon math and you thought, you know what, I think the altcoin season is eventually going to kick off after Bitcoin and Ethereum do their thing, and we go into the altcoin season, and there's just some crazy number you want to punch in there. Or you know what, maybe hundreds of thousands of people will get a doodle pad in the mail that says PulseX, free coins, Hex, Pulse Chain, and they will just lose their mind. And they'll just start dumping money into here, or maybe a whale with, thousands of Bitcoins and thousands of Ethereum will dump money into our ecosystem. And there's really only a few projects right now that are built to hold that economic energy. Hex being one of them, PulseX being one of them, although PulseX will bleed into the Ink token and it will bleed into Pulse Chain. But either way, if this thing pumps and we can hang on to these, there's a day where you could see some J1s worth 75 grand, J2s worth 54 grand, J3s worth 37 grand. And remember, people got these for free, or at the beginning, people were paying $2 to $7 sack price for some of their dark matter tokens. So, and if you were in the wish well, you were paying like 30 cents, 20 cents for your dark. That's insane. That's insane. So I guess all I'm saying is that I think the time to start playing, trading your cards and trading your NFTs right now is a good time to position yourself and free up some more dark. And I mean, come on, dark is $5 and 24 cents. Think about that. We're down. What are we down right here from? Let's see. Let's go to the one where we actually have the Casey's wick. Casey's candle at 135. Casey, the hexagon that gave out all the hats back in the beginning here. Let's measure this move right here from $135 down to 523. That's down 96%. So dark is down 96% against its all-time high. There's 9% fewer dark on the market available than there was at launch. So back here in this area, there was 11% that was not in the hands of the evil address in the mystery box. Right now, there's 2.5% that's not in the hands of the top 10 whales and smart contracts and mystery box and evil address. And we know where all of those tokens are going to go. They're going to go into the treasury. They're going to go into the lottery. We've got 10,000 dark tokens right now in the lottery, and that's not a lot. That's not, especially considering we just had people winning 42, 43-ish dark on the last drawing. A bunch of people hit it big time. And I think they're hoping to hit it big time here on our third drawing here, which I'm going to say is probably a good guess that you could be hitting it really big here. In fact, you might hit it bigger here than you think. There might be 2 or 3 levers to pull and things that the collective is working on. Yeah, I'm just saying you got 2.5 hours to mint what so far might be the most valuable and the highest paying NFT so far, which it's not supposed to go this way. The game theory is that, the Michael Jordan rookie cards always pay out the best because they get the biggest payout. And they really do. Out of this group, like there's not that many J1s, and they do get 3% of the treasury to split. Journey 2 gets 2.7% of the treasury to split at the end of every journey. Journey 3 gets 2.34, something like that, to split, and it goes down and down and down to where I think we're down to 1.87 or something like that on Journey 7. So yeah, that is what's going on. And that's it. I don't even have time to go through Actuator. I don't have time to tell you to go to OXB Store. I don't have time to tell you to go to squirrels.pro and check out all the crazy stuff that Red Squirrel's cooking. I don't have time for it. Go to Coin Market League and vote for your Pulse Chain favorites, and then post it on X. Let's check. I can be a tiny bit late. Just check out Ethereum. Ethereum is taking a nap. Its hips hurt. I don't know what the F. Bitcoin is back in the 110 range. Nothing great to see there. Everyone is waiting for September 16th or 17th, I believe, for the Fed rate cut to get some more money up in this bitch, get some more money into crypto or whatnot. Yeah, crazy. So, yeah, I guess all I'm saying is you might want to start selling some of your 1, 2, and 3 NFTs and 4s, or even vaporizing them. I mean, you never want to vaporize. You'd always want to sell first because that holds the economic energy there for you. But either selling or vaping, getting into buying, just going and buying $5 dark. $5 dark. Okay, so I was there when Bitcoin went from $1,000 to $150. And I remember buying my first Bitcoins around $200, $300. This feels $5 dark is way better deal than $300 Bitcoin, in my opinion. Going back, I'm just saying, dark is built differently. This community, the people I'm talking to right now, you guys are ride or dies. I had a lot of people reaching out, minting last night. We're still here. We're still building. We're still fighting. I don't even care what the price is at this point. I'm going to go clean carpets all day long and make as much money as I can to buy dark and hex at these prices. These prices are ridiculous. And we're going to look back during the altcoin bull run and be like, oh my, I could have bought $5 dark. I could have bought sub penny hex. What the hell was I thinking? What did I spend my money on? So, not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet, streaming from his mom's basement. I'm just a humble carpet cleaner. That's what I am. But you guys are awesome. Remember, you matter. What you do matters, and you have incredible value just by the fact that you are aware enough and conscious enough to hear my voice and to witness and observe and be aware of all the crazy stuff happening in the world right now. There's a reason for that. There's a purpose for that. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Drink your coffee. Go out there and take care of business. And I will see you next time. Ciao.